Okay, Coach, if you'd like to make an opening statement.
Yeah, thanks. Really proud of my group. I thought we played really well as a team today, shared the ball, got the ball to the right people at the right time, got going downhill a little bit to the basket, and then guarded pretty well in the first half. Maybe first three quarters we guarded okay. But saw a lot of good things. At this time of the year, you hope you're crisp and playing together and playing your best basketball. And, we were up against a hot team. Loyola's playing really well, had two big wins. So they certainly had our attention. And I thought the team came out and had really good focus. Did a nice job.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll have questions now for Merrill Veal from Santa Clara. If you'd like to ask a question, reminder to use the raise hand function on Zoom. And we'll go ahead and start with Jeff Ferrato.
Hello, Merrill. Jeff Ferrato with the West Coast Conference. Congratulations. Can you talk about how you guys were able to generate so many points in the paint early in the game? I think you had 10 layups in the first quarter alone. And was that defense that set that up, or were you just intent on attacking the rim?
It was definitely our defense. We want to get stops so we can get out in transition so they can't even settle their defense. And then we can just attack them, push them down the baseline, and get open looks, get layups, get shots in the paint. So we did a good job in that in the first half.
And Bill, can you talk about defensively specifics? You guys forced, I think 19 turnovers, got 29 points off turnovers, but you also took away their three-pointer. Gibson had made 11 in the first two games, and she didn't make her first one until there was less than 5 minutes to go today. What did you do to diffuse that?
We definitely focused on her. As Coach said, they are a hot team right now. They have been playing really good, making shots the last couple of games. So we wanted to get the three-point line with them, don't let them get open looks. And I think we did a good job, make them drive, have our help there, and then we can go out and transition.
And Bill, what did you think about that?
We saw the two games that Loyola played, and Gibson was hot, and when she gets going, they get going. So our scouting, after yesterday afternoon's game, when we started talking about Loyola, there was a big emphasis on taking the three ball away, and they didn't have a three in the first half. Took a weapon away from them, and we were able to, as Em said, get some stops and get out, it's kind of what we do. I think it's the best thing we do is get out in the open floor, get to the rim, put pressure on them defensively. And if we don't get a layup, maybe kick it back for a nice open three. But yeah, it was certainly part of the game plan to take the three away. And we did a nice job of it.
And last thing, a lot of coaches would fret over having a week off between games about being stale or having a little rust. But I guess when you get to shoot a lot of layups, that takes the rust away right away.
Well, you could add me to the list of most coaches because I wasn't thrilled having 10 days off. But, when you come in fresh and as I told the group, the way this tournament is set up, if you get a couple buys and you play in the 17, 18 games of conference, those games matter. And it sets you up in this tournament. And we came in fresh. And I'll tell you, the one thing this group did prior to this game, they competed in practice really well. We split the team up. We had competition days, and we didn't lose our edge. So I'm really proud of them for that.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Jerem.
Jerem Jordan here in the WCC studios in Provo. First for Merrill, congratulations on the win. 25, 23, and 28 points against LMU this year. What was it about the Lions that led to some of your best performances this season?
I don't know. I think we just played a really good game throughout. If we all play solid, we all do what is asked of us, then those shots and those open lanes open up for me, and I can attack them and I can get my shots up. So it was just a really good team effort. We get open looks if everyone plays well, everyone does what they're supposed to do. And I think for almost all game today, we did that. And the last two games, we played them as well. that's how we get the looks.
And for Bill, Gonzaga on Monday, certainly a big one in the semifinal. What are your thoughts about that matchup?
My thought is I'm going to enjoy this one. And there's some truth to that. I think at this time of the year, when you win a game in a conference tournament, you have to enjoy it. And I want the team to enjoy it. And we'll get to Gonzaga, tonight, tomorrow. Look, they're really good. They're really good. They don't have many weaknesses. But we'll be here at 11 on Monday and we'll be ready to go.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Yep, thanks.
Okay, that's Santa Clara at the podium. Bill Carr, who looks like Alec Baldwin to me. That's just spitting image.
I know where he was going with that.
I apologize.
Oh, you're fine.
We were a minute late. Minutes late.
Okay, we've got Coach Charity Elliott and Ari Johnson. Coach, if you'd like to, sorry, Ari, is that correct?
Ari,
Okay.
yes.
Coach, if you'd like to make a statement about the game, and then we'll take a few questions.
Yeah. Well, you never want to lose. But I can really just sit here and just talk about how proud I am of this group. You know, we've battled many, many things. We showed ourselves what we're capable of, and things really came together this week. We had some people step up and into new roles that, you know, we don't ever want to go backwards. Today, I think there's a lot of factors. I think Santa Clara was fired up, ready to play. They played a great game. They hit shots. We're a little bit, well, not a little bit. We are the walking wounded. And I think I got everything out of this group that they had to give. We said when we were coming here, we're going all in. We're putting everything on the table and we're not leaving anything behind. And yeah, we were not perfect today by any means. But at the end of the day, we left everything out on the table. And I'm very, very proud.
Okay, we'll have a first question from Jeff Ferrato. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Ferrato for the West Coast Conference. Ari, can you just talk about Santa Clara's ability to get? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Maybe not.
I can hear Jeff.
Are they able
Ezra,
to
do you
hear
have
me?
any questions? Anyone there?
Yeah, I don't think
Can
you
you-
guys can hear me.
Right.
Is the speaker there on,
Okay.
Kyle?
Well, maybe I'll throw a question out there. Ari, if you could just talk about the run you all had in the tournament and the success of the after having struggling through the rest of the regular season, how you all turned around and your thoughts on just the experience here.
Yeah. Obviously, we had a really tough regular season, but we wanted to come here with the mindset that this is a fresh, clean, new slate, and that, like Coach said, why not us? And so, clean slate, and just this is a chance for us to just restart and just to prove that we are capable of so much. And I think, obviously, today didn't go as well as we expected it to be, but I'm very proud of my team, and we did very well. We did very well. I'm proud of my team.
Our panelists are just having an issue. Let's see.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Oh, there we go. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. Jeff Ferrato with the West Coast Conference. Ari, I was starting to try to ask you before, why you think Santa Clara was able to attack the basket so easily in the first quarter. I think they had 20 points in the paint just in the first quarter. Did they do anything that surprised you guys, or were they just real sharp in their execution?
Santa Clara is a really good team. I just think that they executed very well. I mean, we tried, and they executed better, and sometimes that just happens.
And Charity, you guys got so much from your 3-point game, the first two games, especially from Chelsea, and you didn't shoot a bad percentage. They just didn't give you many looks, it seemed like. Can you talk about how they took that away?
Well, I mean, we've played against two teams that played a zone. So those threes are going to be more available, I think. Today, Santa Clara, played us man, and I think they did a great job of taking our strengths away. And they did a great job of attacking, right off that high on ball screen. And, we had to try a couple different things to try to contain. Again, we could sit here and we talked in the locker room. There's so many things we could blame it on. Man, we're tired, third game in 3 days. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. And Santa Clara was ready to play today. We didn't bring our best. But you know what? That fourth quarter, we are still fighting and tooth and nail clawing, and if we're going down fighting. And that's the grit and resiliency that we've really been working on building all year. And it continues and has continued to show up.
Can you talk about the terrific tournament that Kari Clark had and her emergence and what you expect from her going forward?
Yeah. I mean, Kari was, and I said this yesterday, and Ari will agree, we see Kari do that stuff in practice all the time. And for her, I think and when I subbed her out at the very end of the game, I said, this weekend was your coming out party. Like we're never going back. Like you now have stepped into a new role, a new mindset of confidence, ability. There's no more, she could be so good. No, she is good. And she showed that this weekend. And, right now, honestly, I just came out of a locker room with tears, a lot of tears, and a lot of tears of joy and a lot of tears of just heartache and sadness. And man, what we've been through individually, some of the personal things that only that group in the locker room knows about, and to just share that time together and seeing Jasmine, giving everything she has and having to be helped off the floor the last couple minutes. I am nothing but just proud and excited about where we're going. And, we got everybody coming back in this group. They all want to be a part of it. And our best days are ahead of us.
Thank you, Charity.
Okay. Any other questions? Not. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.